Welcome back to the Black Squadron podcast. Episode 31. Yeah, episode 31.
31.
Hey.
I forgot to mention the milestone episode 30 last week, so milestone 31. All right, so we have made it to the end of the road here for the Star Wars saga.
This is ridiculous.
That's crazy.
When did it start? This started like
11 movies ago.
Oh yeah, like 3-4 months ago.
So about 13 weeks. I think we only skipped 2 weeks, like for life events.
Yeah,
but pretty much it's been every week. And by the way, I wanted to start off the video and the podcast today with a thank you to you, BP, because this was an awesome idea, and it was because of you and your podcast here that we were able to do it. And it's been a really cool experience, not only watching every Star Wars movie, but with friends. So thank you for that, buddy.
Tip of the hat. Oh, and I probably mentioned we're live on Facebook and YouTube, so our normal shenanigans. Let's see here. Before we get into the fun, there's a touch of nerd news. Or sorry, wow, getting my streams crossed. Star Wars news.
Star Wars nerds.
Mandalorian news. There is a gaggle of Mandalorian books coming out. We got an original story novel. An art of, which I cannot wait for.
Ooh.
And a comic book from Marvel and IDW, so there'll be 2.
That's neat.
And coloring books.
Yay!
I want the coloring books.
So yeah, tons of the Mandalorian stuff that I've wanted from Jump Street. I'm really excited that it's coming out. I knew it was only a matter of time.
Yeah, I think I got the email saying that the art of is going to be coming out the 13th of August.
Yeah, I'm jazzed for it.
Yeah.
Speaking of art of, I realized that I purchased the art of The Rise of Skywalker whenever the hell it came out a while ago.
Right.
I never looked at it. Because Cam sent us so many pictures that I was just looking at it through our chat.
Right.
But I actually looked through it today, and some incredible stuff in there, like so good.
Yeah, I know. Whenever you posted up those pictures, I forgot I had it too. I opened it up.
It is a gorgeous movie.
It really is.
Like, so to me, the art of books for like the original trilogy, it's all about the concept art. You know, that's the best part of those for me. But in these new ones, it's just gorgeous, like actual film or still shots, slightly digitally remastered.
Yeah,
that are just amazing.
There's a couple pages of just storyboard art, which I love. So I got a real kick out of those. And obviously all the droid and alien designs, which is what Star Wars really is. So it's really cool to see that kind of stuff.
They do have some aliens. Yeah.
There's
that outfit that you showed of Finn's is badass.
That gold jacket.
That gold jacket
so
is
sweet.
awesome.
Wish they would have used that.
I'm pretty sure we could make that just like a gold satin bomber jacket, and then make a template of whatever that design was. I can't remember off the top of my head.
It almost looked like the Crimson Dawn logo, and then some Arabesh.
Yeah.
Maybe it is. It's kind of. Maybe it is. Okay, I'm looking at it now.
I said almost. It's not exactly.
Yeah. It's a circle. Actually, I could probably show the peeps on the live stream.
There it is.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll take that. I'll do it. All right, guys. J. Robert Dean's in the house.
Hey.
And hey, Travi Films. Sorry, I was talking.
Yeah.
Are you guys all drinking alcohol?
I am not. I am drinking water because here in the nation's capital is basically Mustafar today, and it's 1.7 million degrees.
Gross. Well,
I thought that was
drinking water with you.
It's gross out here, guys. All right, so you guys want to start some fun and get into the rise of Skywalker, ups and
I have
downs.
air conditioning in my house.
Me too. I do now.
I'm drinking proper.
I was outside. I went for a bike ride with my kid. I realize now my bike is all green, and I've named it Hal because of the Green Lantern. But if I was really Star Wars nerd, I should have named it Jabba or Greedo.
I like Hal better for it.
Yeah,
to be honest.
He lives.
Yeah.
All right, so
it's not Jabba Green though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
I saw what you're pulling. What's your little carriage you're pulling there?
Yeah, got that for my kid. She loves it.
Is there a name for that one?
It says Chariot on the side of it, so I just went with it.
Original.
All right, so since David was out last week,
Holy shit, David, welcome back.
Yeah, welcome back, David.
I
We're gonna
missed you
have-
guys.
We
We're
missed you,
gonna
buddy.
have David go first today.
All right. Let's see.
Oh God, J. Robert Deans,
Brutal.
you're wrong. All right,
So,
so
I'm
David,
gonna have to say, we are gonna have I don't know. All of us, I think, love the movie. So
This is gonna be
there
brutal.
might be
for you,
some
Robert.
contention
Yeah.
here, buddy.
Yeah,
My
this is
downs
gonna be a
are
brutal one
nitpicky.
for you. Let's
Except
go with our
for
first
David,
one.
he probably hated
I fucking hate it.
it.
I can't believe I watched it 5, 7, 8, 9 times.
Oh, actually, before you start, thank you to everybody. Our last video, the Last Jedi, had almost 800 views. I know that's not a lot for some people, but that's a lot for us. So, thank you.
Thank you all.
Namaste.
All right, Dave, you're up.
All right, first one. Let's go with the opening act. The visuals on it. Kylo kicking ass. The way he was swinging his blade around, like confident, not scared Kylo anymore.
Yeah, he was badass in that scene. That was
Tearing up some arms, and
Not
I don't
really,
know
but
what
he
those
was-
creatures were still. Anybody
no
know what
F's
they're
given. They were on Mustafar, so had to be somebody miserable.
Yeah. Like you.
Yeah, right.
All right. My down is also the opening act at the end with Palpatine. I just think that they let it out too soon with that. I think they could have kept that toward the end. I mean, we all knew. I'm pretty sure all of us going in there knew what was
Well, I mean,
going
that
on.
was the motivation for everything the rebels were doing, though. It was, oh my God, the Emperor's back. He has a fleet that he made. What the hell? So that was like a thing.
But do you think they could have done that without showing him and
Maybe.
like giving away pretty much the rest of the movie? What's up, farm boy?
Hey, farm boy.
I don't know if they gave anything away. I don't know.
I mean,
I'm not downing your down. It's your dislike, so you're allowed to have it. Yeah, it didn't bother me personally. That's all.
okay.
But it's a
What about-
valid thought for you.
What about you two in the corners?
It was they did kind of just like from Jump Street. Here's the problem. Here's the movie's problem. Here's the bad guy. I didn't bother me, but I could see why it could be.
I mean, it's not like it made me feel any different about the movie. I just wish it would have been toward the end more and not so much the here you go, you know.
How long
Because
was this?
2.5?
Long, yeah.
It goes
Maybe
by so
245?
no, it wasn't. It was about 220 or something like. But he
Okay.
wanted it to be 245, and
That's right.
he had to cut it out. But that's it for me on those.
I don't know, Farm Boy. I think Slide's a good new name for him.
It's gonna slide in them DMs.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of Slide,
Hey-o.
you're up, buddy.
Hey, I'm gonna slide right here. So my first like, I gotta say, Chewie's reaction to the Leia news is the single most gut-wrenching moment in all of Star Wars. I couldn't think of something that hit me so hard. And there's a beat just before it because the camera's on Poe, the camera's on Finn, and Chewie's like kind of in the back. He's over here, and Finn right away knows, oh shit, check on Chewie, and he looks at Chewie, and Chewie breaks.
Yeah.
And God, his reaction, the actor, the pan out, the music, everything, just like I got chills right now thinking about it.
Yeah,
It is-
when you're talking about it, I get it too.
It is an amazing
It makes me
beat
cry
of that movie.
every time.
It's
Yeah.
Chewie for 40 years, solid as a rock.
right?
Like very,
no
very
emotion,
little,
no like.
very little emotion. Like he showed a little in
Yeah.
Force Awakens when Han was shoosted, and then he's a little bit when Han was about to be carbonated, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he just like,
Yeah. Yeah.
very impressive.
He's like, my homie, that's my boy.
Yeah, but
All
watching
right.
it this, I watched it this time. You can see him like pulling up the dirt from the ground and like just.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
so good.
Dude,
So
Only-
actually, my first dislike, David, it's in that same scene that your dislike was. So now normally my dislikes are a little bit different than everyone else's. Mine are normally like technical problems. Mine are usually things where I'm like, why was he looking that way in that scene? He should have been looking this way. Stupid shit like that. Okay, so Kylo and the Emperor are there, and the Emperor does this awesome bit where he's like, hey, I made a fleet, and he does this thing, and they all rise out of the smoky ice thing of the planet, right? And it's really awesome. Kylo Ren's inside this black room. He can't see any of it. Who the fuck is he doing this for?
Himself.
Who is the Emperor raising these ships up for? It should have zero impact on Kylo Ren because he can't see any of it.
right.
That was my thought.
Is he
Didn't they have
The
a
big
knowing
overview thing was later, where he opened up the sunroof. And I don't know. So I was watching it, and that just struck me as why is he even bothering to raise it? He could do it later. He could have done it before. It has no sense during that scene.
Was
Other than to
Kylo,
look really cool for us.
was Kylo supposed to feel it like within the Force? Was he maybe like, or did he? I can't remember. Did he not even give a fuck that it was? I mean, know what was going around with his surrounding?
Yeah,
You
I
understand
don't
if
know.
His
He
name
wasn't Ben Solo yet.
maybe I just repeated what you said. I'm sorry. I don't.
Maybe.
I would say at this point in the movie, Farm Boy, in the comments, that he was Kylo Ben.
Kylo Ben.
Kind of half and half.
Kylo Benjamin.
All right. Mari Jade.
My like major like in this movie was when Lando brings the Resistance in, all the spare like people who came to their call. I cry like a baby every time I see that scene, because I'm just like, oh my god, like at first there was no hope, and now they're like, no, this is legit, this is it, we're gonna destroy this god, Palpatine, like dead, he's done. And that part always just blows me away.
I thought you were like the dark Powerpuff Girl.
I am, but it's still like there's so much hope.
I don't remember her name. Was that Buttercup? Bubbles.
No, that's the blue one. It's Buttercup.
Oh.
Buttercup, all right.
maybe the reason I cry like a baby is because I know that Palpatine's end is imminent.
That scene, like Poe he sold it so well that
he did.
He realized like we're fucked.
Yep.
So really quick, I want to hop over here. So J. Robert Deans, please don't. So for those of you who cannot see the Facebook comments, we are live on Facebook and on YouTube. J. Robert Deans has kind of a novella going on about why he doesn't like J.J. Abrams and how he ruined the movie. And it's okay. You're totally valid for those thoughts. And we are going to love to talk about those as well. So as we can jump in back and forth, we are absolutely going to do that. So please don't go anywhere.
Yeah, don't go anywhere, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that scene,
And you know more about Star Wars than me, so please stay.
I even wrote this down, and when you first mentioned that scene, I looked down and I just read the quote that I wrote down. It gave me chills. When I think it's Lando, he says, "There are more of us, Poe."
Yep. Yeah.
Chills every time.
Yep.
We could have been like on your left.
Yeah. That scene's kind of confusing. How do they possibly fly? You know, like effectively, there's so many.
There's so many of them. Like no.
Bouncing off each other.
Yeah.
How many times did y'all pause it to see what ships were there?
There was a Twitter account back when that first scene first came out that went through and dissected all of it, so kind of knew what I was getting into. So I haven't had to do that since I've watched it.
That's amazing.
All right, Mar, your first dislike.
My first down was how the hell did Kylo survive the destruction of his TIE fighter when Rey just like cut him out of the sky? Like first it's tumbling end over end, and then it explodes. Like I understand dark side power, like vacuum, like he can shield himself, but I just find that really ridiculous.
So the TIE fighter cabins are actually meant to do that. If you think in The Force Awakens, remember Finn is ejected.
I had the same problem there too.
Finn was ejected, but Poe crashed, but Poe stayed alive.
This happened last
It's made to be a life-sustaining unit so you can crash and then get out.
It just seems like once you get out of it, after tumbling that many times, you'd be like, all right, I need like 20 minutes at least to get my bearings after going that many times, and then an explosion, and he just gets out and he's like, nah.
I'm good.
I'm good. Let's have a battle.
This shows how powerful he is in the Force. Yeah. That's what it is. He has such a connection to the Force that he can do like a quadruple somersault and he's fine.
It's fine. Yeah.
Hair's perfect still.
Did BP get frozen, or is he just
I think he's doing a drinking
for a really
challenge.
long time?
I think that's a drinking challenge right there.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do it.
Oh God,
Okay. BP is not moving.
Yeah, let me kick him out. I have that power. All right, so BP, you're up. What's your shit? All right. All right, so all three of us went through one already, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's actually, while we're waiting for BP to come back, let's go and address the comments that were in the Facebook feed. So, so we have a Chewie's reaction felt hollow thanks to how JJ directed him at the end of The Force Awakens with the loss of Han, not going to Leia, etc. Yeah, I guess I don't know. I don't have that personally. Hey BP, welcome back.
Hey.
We decided to attack some comments since you were stuck drinking your drink.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're on a drinking challenge or something.
You're welcome.
So it's pretty good. BP, do you want to give your like and dislike? Your first ones?
Do I ever?
Let's do it.
All right. Low-hanging fruits or some random stuff. Let's see. You know what? I'm going to go funny.
Okay.
The end of the movie. Poe looking around. Sees Zori Bliss.
Hilarious.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
The head nod. He turns him down. He's like, yeah, that makes sense. Love that part. I love it so much.
Hilarious.
I laughed. I cackled in the theater. No shame. Loved it.
I liked that they gave, the suave guy that everyone loves didn't get the girl at the end.
Yeah.
And he was okay with it.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, I get it.
This is the type of masculinity they need to show. I got shot down. Fuck it.
All right.
Not the holding a grudge dickhead kind of a guy. And not the he always gets the girl. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I ship Poe and Finn, but whatever.
Yeah.
As for my first down, it's going to be the scene where Poe says somehow Palpatine has returned, and everybody's reaction was kind of like, yeah,
not really a surprise.
Yeah, like well, why not? So I just felt like that particular message should have really taken people by a little more surprise. It's been 40 years, but this dude's back, and they're kind of just like accepted it like right away, just like, okay, let's go blow up the Death Star.
I think social media once again ruined that.
Is it 40 years since?
Yeah.
So most of them weren't even alive.
It's true. I guess that would help. I guess that would help.
They're like, oh, we've never actually faced this evil. I mean, we've heard rumors, but yeah. He must be a bad guy.
Well,
First of all, Finn and Jaina weren't. Men and women can be friends and not have a sexual relationship. I just don't understand that. Just because they were talking doesn't mean they were in a relationship.
Wait, who's this?
Sorry.
wow.
One of
Thanks for ruining one of my topics there.
Wait, who?
The last comment. I can't see whose it is for some reason.
J. Robert Deans?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Sorry, I'm blind.
Oh, he thought that Rose and Finn was a cop out, I guess.
I think he means Jaina, right? Because Rose was barely in this movie.
Well, I said girlfriends, plural.
Let's see. Felt their setting. Huh. I guess. I mean,
I don't know. I thought it was entertaining.
Robert, come back and tell us. What do you? I mean,
I really would have. Yeah, I really would have liked Foe and Pin.
Foe and
Finn
more
together.
I saw how many shots you had. You had two.
Yes.
Two
They're on
shots.
Netflix, by the way, not Disney
That's
Plus.
the BSP ship of the week.
Right? The ship of the week. They are the ship of the week, by the way.
The ship of the week.
They fly together.
All right, David.
In our canon, that's what happened.
That's all that matters. Hey, what's your dislike there, buddy?
Yeah.
That was my dislike. That they were kind of just okay with Palpatine being back.
Oh, gotcha.
The reaction just wasn't like substantial, in my opinion. It should have been kind of like
fair. I think that's fair.
All right, David, you're next in second up.
Let's go with our core three all growing up. Since Force Awakens to now, how Finn gave no fucks in this movie. None. Him being in the beginning with the Falcon and how he just, knew right where to go to, got in the seat and started blasting.
Yep.
We lose BP again. Yeah, we lost BP again. Let's see. Poe and Rey and them fighting with each other let us know that a lot more has been going on since even The Last Jedi, what they've been through. Hopefully that comes out in books or something like that to let us know what happened in between everything.
Mm-hmm.
But just the confidence that they had, seeing them all grown up made my heart beat.
I think that was a big theme of this series, was seeing them go from the nothings to the heroes. You saw a little bit of it in the last movie, with you're the Finn, and they're suddenly the heroes, and Poe is more pushed into a leadership role, more and more and more.
Right.
And in this one, general.
No.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
That's one of my likes.
You can still like it.
Yeah, you can.
You're allowed to like. Hey guys, when BP gets back on, I'm going to kick him. Watch. I heard it. Hello.
Hello there.
Hello there.
General Kenobi.
Goodbye there.
Goodbye there.
Hello.
And we're back.
Dang.
I'm back.
All right, so he just who are you? David just gave a like. Character development of the main three. What is your next dislike, buddy?
The misuse of Rose.
Really misuse of Rose.
Yeah. Really think that she could have been in there a lot more. I almost felt like JJ had to put her in there somehow. And I don't know, just
like you felt like she was forced into this one.
Yeah, like he had to write her into certain parts just to please, and I think it should have been way more than that because she could have had a pretty big. She should have went on the mission. She shouldn't have stayed behind. I think she would have had a big, more important role.
I mean, she was mostly a technician, so I don't know what all she could have done on the mission.
but from The Last Jedi,
The Millennium Falcon needs, people
Yeah.
that can hotwire shit, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. I really don't know.
and I'm cool with like the beginning, but I think in between the movie, they could have added her in to a lot more.
Yeah.
I agree. She really didn't serve a purpose other than to be another connection back at the base.
Right. And maybe
I love her though. I love the actress.
Oh, I love her. Yeah.
Me personally, I guess I just think it would have been a service to her for all the shit she went through.
Yep.
In the last one, in The Last Jedi and stuff, that putting her in there even more would have been even more like fuck yeah.
I don't know. Maybe they're like, why did we let this girl drive one of these little speeders? And she almost, she wrecked Finn. Finn almost blew up this giant thing in The Last Jedi.
Mm-hmm.
And so maybe they're like, Rose, you're not allowed on missions anymore. You fucked it up. Because he was going to blow that thing up. He messed them up.
Maybe.
We don't even like Finn. We want them to go blow himself up.
Right.
That's what everyone was doing.
True. But that's it. Yeah.
Hello, Radio Rebellion.
Hi.
Guys, make sure you do follow Radio Rebellion, a Star Wars podcast. So yeah, you just hopped on Radio Rebellion. BP is here as normal. His internet's just acting funky, so he's in and out. Mari, were you next or was I next?
You were next.
You're next.
I was next. Okay. So my next I'm going to have to say, it's a simple one. Right when the Falcon returns to the base in the beginning of the movie, Poe and Rey's back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
The Falcon's on fire. You did what? You dropped a tree on the droid and all this back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I thought it was very, very brilliantly written, like scripted, and very well acted between the two of them.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really the only time we got to see either one of them like that, where they had a counterpart with the same type of energy.
Yeah.
Finn isn't that. Chewie's not. Whenever Rey is normally with either Leia or Luke or someone who's more of a mentor figure. So she wasn't getting that peer that she could challenge head to head like that.
Right.
And I really liked that bit of back and forth between Poe and Finn, or Poe and Rey. I really liked it a lot.
Yeah.
I wish they did it more.
Yeah.
Because it seemed, I don't know, maybe it was supposed to seem more of like proper, they don't like each other, maybe. But to me, it wasn't that. To me, it was more of like the
brother sister kind of like
friends who can't stand each other.
Frenemies.
Yeah. Like when I said I can't stand you or something like that. One is a line something along, or like you're impossible. There's a line something like that, and I really liked it.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, so here's my biggest dislike then. And like I said before with the previous one, it's usually technical shit. Light speed skipping is not in any way possible. Even if you want to use imagination, it can't happen because of the way light speed works. The way light speed works is your ship is here and it plots a clear course between point A and point F, whatever it is. And and your ship goes boom, 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 boom here, avoiding planets and shit. How the fuck Poe was skipping onto planet surfaces into cities is not a thing. Because if he was going light speed through a city, he would blow himself up. Period.
But it looks so cool.
But he would pass through a building.
But
and
it looks so cool.
No, it was stupid.
You know what you are? You're difficult.
And even the ships were like on a planet's surface, which was no. That's probably my biggest dislike of the whole movie right there. If you want a light speed skip in space, awesome. But onto planets like not even atmosphere. They were freaking in, where planes fly. They were low through cities and shit, and right on the sand. No, that you die.
Thanks,
Period.
Radio Rebellion. Radio Rebellion has my back. It was cool.
It was cool.
But yeah.
But in this totally fictitious, totally make-believe, magical, laser sword wielding, whatever movie, can't be done. God.
While Slade is complaining about this in my headphones, all I hear is "I don't care, I love it." Motherfucker.
And goodbye. And you're dropped. And see ya.
That was so weird because it cut out on him, like he knew it was happening because he goes, "Motherfucker."
That was a mic drop, right? I think that was a mic drop.
That was weird. All right. Well, I edit his name while he's here.
We'll have him for different segments, I guess.
Yeah.
So who's next?
My turn.
Mari, I believe you're up.
I know. I'm trying to go through and pick one that I really, really, really want because I have over
50.
50.
Rural Farm Boy said, "Don't put science in Star Wars." That's one of the great points of Star Wars, though, is when you get like the technical manuals and you get the science stuff behind everything. I love that part of it. It makes the world complete. It makes the world building an actual thing that's awesome. Thanks. Bye. Okay, go ahead.
Look at Radio Rebellion's reply. That's funny. What BP is doing.
What is he doing?
Light speed skipping.
Oh, yeah, BP is light speed skipping right now.
That's awesome.
So my I had a bunch of funny ones because this one they put a lot of funny moments in this one. But was it Ray who was like, "It's okay that we're here," and then the stormtroopers are like, "Yeah, no, it's fine. Welcome, guys." Like when he goes, "Welcome, guys," that set me off. I was laughing so hard. I forgot about that part. I love Force Persuasion. It's so good. And then I was gonna try and I should have made this longer to give BP more time to get back in.
He's back.
Oh. My dislike. I had a heavy dislike for Dark 3PO when he's reading the Sith. I was just like, I don't think that's necessary.
That he turned into like this. I'm reading the Sith runes.
In a menacing, menacing voice, and now my eyes are bright red, and there's shadow on my gold plate. Like, no, this is.
Well, from what I understand, that's what 000 is supposed to sound like.
Oh.
Yeah. So.
Hey, BP.
Hi,
hey guys. I'm having some awful luck with my computer, so I switched to my phone.
Excellent. Hello.
Hello there.
Hello
Bye,
there.
Radio Rebellion.
Oh.
Bye.
Bye.
But yeah, I really didn't like. I understand he doesn't speak in like when he's translating for like Jabba, he doesn't speak in a different tone. So I just thought that was really unnecessary.
Maybe it's a part of the file. Like when you read the Sith runes, like it activates. Yeah, I don't know. I got nothing.
Blade, did you select my name?
What? No.
Do you see my name on the screen? I didn't do that.
I don't know what you're
None
talking
of us
about.
did that. No, definitely not.
That's weird.
That was J. Robert Dean.
Your hat. Dark 3PO was ludicrous.
Yep.
Wrong.
Agreed.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan. I did like Babu Freak overall, and I
Oh
like this
my
scene
gosh.
overall.
Yes.
Like when 3PO introduces himself,
I Babu Freak.
yeah, and no one says anything. He's like, "Hello," and then later on in the movie, when 3PO's like, "He's one of my oldest friends," kills me.
Yes, I love
And J.
that
Robert Deans is
scene.
cold-hearted for not liking it.
I
I'm
love
kidding.
that scene. It's just dark. 3PO was ridiculous.
Yeah.
Okay, BP, it's your turn.
Can you hear us?
Well, okay.
You look
Yes,
really
can you hear
good.
me?
This camera is actually clearer than your other one.
Yeah, it makes sense. I don't know if you guys said this. If you did, I'm sorry. I really like the scene where now Ben Solo turns around. That's Han.
Yes.
Yeah.
I really like that scene quite a bit. So I was
Quite a-
happy
quite
to
a
see
bit.
that. Did not expect that at all. It was nice to be surprised. For my dislike, I'm going to go with the Goonies dagger.
Robert, you're killing us, dude.
Dude,
You're killing me. You're killing me.
he did say he would leave.
No,
And
we don't want him to leave.
I
Yeah,
mean,
I didn't
I'm
understand the whole point of the dagger either. I mean, I
Yeah.
kind of get it, but
I get it as a map, but that just seems ridiculous.
it's a little, yeah.
Didn't care for that.
Like, who are you making this map for specifically? Is it
Robert-
is it for Ray? Is that why? I don't know.
Robert probably liked that part.
Just because we all disliked it?
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know. He didn't like Dark 3PO either.
He didn't like Bobby Freak either.
That's yeah.
I like Babu Freak.
I
call him
love
Freak.
Babu.
Yeah, and he is absolutely allowed to like what he likes. And
Yeah.
just-
He
Yeah.
is.
Yeah. he is.
that's why that's part of being a fan, man. That's part of what this whole thing is about. Is, you know, I'm showing the stuff I like, BP showing the stuff he likes, David showing all the stuff he dislikes like normal,
Man,
and it's just too much. I mean, it's
it's
good.
ridiculous.
All right, what else we got? My
My turn?
So next we're going David, you're up.
Well, scratch out speed skipping for like.
Is that one of your likes? Say it, dude.
No, I'm just playing. That was one of my big. Our princess. Seeing her, and job well done on her. Robert, I
Yeah.
don't care what you say, Robert. I don't care. You're not
Called
gonna
out.
take this one for me. But no, they did a good job with her. I think we saw enough of her in it. I'm glad they didn't stretch it all the way to to the end. Her handing over the lightsaber was awesome. Her with the lightsaber was fucking.
Let's just
metal.
talk about Leia's lightsaber for a second. How
For a
beautiful it
second.
is.
Yeah.
As soon as I got to that part, I was like, oh man, BP would be like, oh.
Yeah, I think he did. He did.
I'd love to make
I think
one,
he did
but
2 uhs. He went, oh,
I'd have to.
Actually, Maury, I believe I could find the text from right after we saw it. He said, "Guy," like he texted something like, "Guys, Leia's lightsaber," and had like some kind of erection emoji.
yeah.
Yeah.
True.
So you got that one spot on.
If I could figure out how to do Mother of Pearl inlay, I would do it.
I think his quote was, "Stop, guys. My penis can only get so erected." Is what it was.
Possible.
Yeah.
I
Like
I
believe
think
that.
that's what the quote was.
I totally believe it.
And this is Black Squadron podcast, guys. This is how we do. We mix in stuff like this. So, let's see. Anyway, of course, I'm not going to put
So
this.
your
in my
like is
picture.
overall Leia's
Leia,
involvement
period.
in the movie.
Right. Yeah. What they did with her, and of course, seeing her. Oh my gosh.
You can-
BP.
I think
come
he did
on,
that
bro.
one on purpose because he's on his phone.
Yeah.
But
You
of
can
course,
tell, of course, that I mean everything was forced. You know what I mean? Because none of that was filmed like it was. They had to recut old scenes and they had to tie stuff in, and they had to, you can tell some of it was like, wait.
Mhm.
But I mean, fuck, she's been dead for 3 years. I think they tied it together beautifully. They worked with
Yeah.
what they could, and I think they made it very well. Some people have an issue with how much focus they gave to Leia. They're like, well, you know what? She wasn't that big of a feature in the original trilogy. It was mostly Han and Luke, and Leia was kind of in the background. And so, but she got like the biggest send-off out of the three of them. I don't mind this at all. I think it is a very fitting everything for her, for Carrie Fisher.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck it. Sometimes you just got to make the movie reflect real life. And I absolutely think they went out of their way to honor Carrie Fisher in this movie and be damned with Star Wars and Leia's storyline as it would have been. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I had no issues with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Me
mean,
neither.
why? She had a big role in the trilogy. I mean,
This is what people say.
that's why they don't have accounts anymore.
So Splinter of the Mind's Eye, they were training. Of course, that book is not canon anymore. But I mean, yeah, Leia has had quite a history in the extended universe of training. Yeah, absolutely. But that book, I guess, isn't there.
I don't know. I mean, the way they made that training scene with Luke almost made it sound like she was going to be the next. She was going to be. I mean,
She was.
no
She
doubt.
was, yeah.
No doubt. I mean,
But then she's like, nope.
yeah, yeah.
Not going to do it.
But
Not going to work here anymore.
Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it.
my
Anybody
dislike.
knows what that's from, I'll give you $1.
Saturday Night Live.
Got you $1, my friend.
I needed that $1. Damn it.
I have something I need to send you, David. I'll include $1 in there.
Oh, rad. Thanks.
Rad.
See, dislike everything about the Knights of Ren.
Oh yeah.
Everything. So disappointing, man. Such a
Mhm.
build up with those characters.
Yeah.
Their
Well,
outfit-
they've been built up since The Force Awakens.
Yeah.
Even before that. I was hearing it before The Force Awakens came out. And the outfits are metal as fuck, literally. And dude, seeing that scene with them on the mountain, like a Metallica video.
Hey,
I mean,
at least they were
dude,
doing something in that scene. The
Well-
scene where they're in the city looking for the gang is so cringy. They just like in an
Yeah.
alley and they walk around. They're like, haha, I see them. Did nothing.
Nothing.
I did
Nothing.
like when they were walking through the Star Destroyer though, and the
Getting dirt
stormtroopers when they walk by the stormtroopers.
Oh yeah, what do they call them? What
Ghouls.
did he call them? Yeah, ghouls, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, just even in the comics that recently came out with them, they could have done so much with it, and pretty much the same. Just didn't know what to do with them. I guess they were good background characters. I mean, they sold a lot of merch off of them because everybody was hoping. But yeah, just totally missed opportunity with them.
I think we saw a lot of missed opportunities in this whole trilogy, actually, where we saw things get built up, and I don't know if it was just to sell the toys or something, but things get built up and then not get followed through. Like Phasma, to me, was such a huge buildup
Yeah.
to absolutely zero payoff.
MVP.
It was like my first marriage. And then with Kylo Ren, it was, or with the Knights of Ren, same thing. Everything pre The Force Awakens was, Kylo Ren, who's the leader of the Knights of Ren. That's how we got the name. Kylo Ren from the Knights of Ren. That's just the thing. And we're going to learn more about these badass nothings. They're nothings. That's all they are.
Bless their hearts.
You missed my joke, BP.
Yeah,
Yeah,
It wasn't a joke.
I'm
All right,
getting,
go ahead.
you'll hear it
getting
later.
more and more angry at my internet access.
I can tell.
All right, that's your. Oh, so now it's me. I'm gonna say my next like. Fuck all the haters. I love Ben, Solo, and Rey. When they finally, after everything, get there, and they're looking at each other, and then they turn to face the Emperor at the same time, and they both have the lightsabers up.
And they ignite them at the same time.
God, I love it. I love them turning to the Emperor at the same time, getting ready to fight. I did not feel their relationship forced. I didn't think anything was off, especially after the rewatch of The Last Jedi last week. I mean, they had a serious connection that they were building towards, and I really liked it, and I loved them together. My next like is going to be tied into this, but I'm saving it for then. But yeah, I really like them a lot. A lot of people don't. I don't care. I like them. Dislike. My last dislike. I mean, there's a couple like stupid things. Like, why not just shoot the nav tower? Why do you have to send the ground team to get it? I don't get it. You're literally in ships that are shooting shit out of them. Shoot the nav tower. It seems to make a whole lot of sense.
Shields, maybe?
I think they said something. It was shields, like an overabundance of shields. There was some sort of protection.
They said that for when it's on the ship.
No, they said
the ground one.
They said the tower was like it had some sort of shielding that made it so you couldn't go and just shoot at it.
Okay, well that makes more sense then.
Yeah,
you get to see space horses on a freaking Star Destroyer.
I do.
I'm waiting for the J.J. Abrams hate from J. Robert.
So when they're on that funny dancing planet, and
Pasana.
Thank you.
I call them the snoot aliens.
Rey booms the transport that they think she's on.
Oh gosh.
Okay. Ben and Rey are like 20 feet from each other, maybe 30. Why did he just let her go? He's like, oh, she blew up a ship. All right, go ahead, walk to your ship now and get on it and fly away.
See you later.
Just
he
go.
Likes to watch her leave.
We literally just saw that he has the power to hold a fucking ship or do stuff with it.
He was like, damn, that backside.
Yeah, that
Dude,
yeah.
He's so new to flirting. He doesn't know what to do.
He's like,
should I let her have that one?
He's like,
I actually had no idea that you were of the same opinion there, buddy. But you are allowed to tell us why. Yeah, actually, I want to hear that. Let us hear why you don't like Ben and Rey together, and we'll come back to that one in a minute.
Yeah.
Mari, you're up.
My next like was a particular scene where Ren actually runs into Palpatine's hideout thing, and they show him running in, and behind him is his TIE fighter parked next to the X-Wing. That visual was gorgeous. I love, like, I want to find that. That's probably going to be my new computer background, because I completely forgot about that scene, but I remember thinking in the theater even that was a gorgeous, so beautiful to look at.
BP will get you that background. Watch. 20 minutes.
You'll have 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, 4. Sorry, I doubted you on that one.
And then my final down, I wasn't a big fan of Palpatine just like snagging the dyad power. I was like, this is supposed to be this epic force power, and he's able to just be like, thanks, this is mine now, and I'm a badass. Like, I mean, you're a badass, but like, this is supposed to be an epic, very rare power, and he's able to just steal it. I don't think that's fair.
Did he steal the dyad, or did he just
I thought he
steal
was
their
stealing their
collective
life.
power?
No, so before he steals their life force, he steals the power of the dyad that Ben and Ray share, and he's like, the dyad, the most powerful like power in the Force, and it's going to completely reinvigorate me, and I will be the true Emperor again. And then he goes in and he starts sucking out their actual life force.
It's hot.
Yeah, it is pretty hot.
He's a
when you put it that
sucker.
way.
He really
Yeah.
likes to suck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
got some sweet, gnarly old hands too.
He does. Like one is like this one's like missing
Hey,
a
it
bunch
grew
of
back.
He's
Once
like,
he
"Take-
sucked out
with
their
the
dyad
dyad.
force,
Take my strong hand, child.
once he sucked them off enough, he grew a bit.
Don't worry about this bone here. It's all right.
He grew from the sucking. So
That little guy, don't worry about that little
He
guy.
ain't the only
Yeah.
one.
hey-o.
Hey,
Yeah, that's
speaking
my down.
Oh, it's my turn.
Oh.
Ooh,
Yeah.
oh,
hey,
what a treat.
hey.
Bleh. I'm
That's a
gonna
good
go.
light.
I laughed a lot in this movie, which is not
Yes.
something I usually said in Star Wars. When they're in the snake tunnels, for lack of a better term, when Rey pulls out her lightsaber and Finn
That's on my list too.
with its flashlight,
That was on my list too.
loved it. I love that. I
So,
love.
like, you see, there's a difference in the humor that they tried in The Last Jedi, which a lot of us thought
Yes.
wasn't funny. And then the humor in this one, which we mostly thought was funny.
Right.
It's true.
I
All
think
right.
I wasn't here for that one, but I think in Last Jedi it's because there was no back and forth with someone. It was more of a one-liner by themselves, and just seeing. I won't get in. I know it was that, but just having Luke do it, I think, was weird too. With the sarcasm and the joking and the brushing off of the shoulder, throwing the saber behind him, stuff like that. Anyway, that's the way I feel. What was missing is the other person doing the back and forth sarcasm, like the looks and stuff like that. Because the way, what you're saying is the way, whenever Rey looked at Poe, whenever he did that, like they both knew what was going on. Instead of just him by himself going, oh, lightsaber, I mean, flashlight, you wouldn't be like, oh, whatever. So go on. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to steal your thunder there, BP.
My final down, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, final down. I didn't like that Rey went to Octu to give up. I felt that was really out of her character. Like everything we've seen from her, it was just strange for me that she just went to Octu and immediately just gave up. That was just bizarre to me.
Agree.
Although it did, I guess that did connect the X-wing and that helmet right there. So
Yeah.
but still, I thought it was out of character and I didn't much care for it. So, Slade, Dr. Slade, if you will.
Slade.
She looked really cool in the hoodie, though.
Yeah.
It's true.
I like that outfit.
So yeah, we each have 2 official likes left. And
That guy's first.
That's right. Yes, that's right. I even wrote it down too.
Nah, you don't actually look at your notes.
Here we are. Look
Yeah,
at that. DSMB.
Oh, all right.
All right, David, your next like. Your like number 4. Up number 4, if you will.
Kylo's metal as fuck helmet. How
Hell yeah.
badass was that?
Yes.
Oh man,
If I
Yeah,
wanted any
so-
version of
so
his
pretty.
helmet, that would be the one.
that was pretty awesome. I don't know about Planet of the Apes reconstructing it, but
Perfectly fine with that. There's a lot of species in the galaxy.
And we've seen that one before. I feel
I-
like
have we?
I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about if he's a monkey and he's that damn skilled at blacksmithing.
yeah. Let him
you
have
do
it.
You do
It
you.
didn't look like he was too skilled, actually. There were all these lines in there. You could see it
That's
wasn't smooth.
There's a design reason for that.
I guess I the reason why I brought that up was because I had it as somebody else doing it, but from, I guess, from what I was understanding, it was supposed to be one of the Knights of Ren, but of course let me down.
Maybe
So-
he is one of the Knights of Ren.
Very well, could
He's
be
just
right.
not wearing all the armor.
Not wearing, yeah.
And then he puts the armor on when he goes to fight. He can't blacksmith and all that stuff. That would get in the
True, yeah.
way.
Yeah,
He had
that's
the
not.
thing.
That's
Check out
headcanon.
all the Knights of Ren and see if any have that type of Cyclops thing going on their face.
I'll do that right now.
Mari, are you wearing your contacts?
Yes, I am.
Dope. Come closer. I want to see.
Oh yeah, you got new ones, right?
Oh, cool.
Hey, that's
Hell yeah,
right.
those are badass.
Darth SI in the house.
Yep.
Yep.
Let's see. Dislike.
Nope.
Nope.
You finished your dislikes.
Oh, did I
That's it.
already?
That's
Well,
it.
next is
That's it.
Doctor or Professor
That's right.
Professor.
Slade. Professor Slade.
All right. So J. Robert Deans, I want you to listen to this one because I think you're gonna absolutely disagree. My favorite tie together of the entire trilogy happens in the end of this movie with actually it's my favorite tie together of Bro Dameron. I like that one. I like Bro Dameron. Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thanks, 2Med2.
So yeah, my favorite tie together of the entire saga ends up right here in this movie with Ben healing, actually bringing back Rey from the dead. This is the point of the entire Skywalker saga. Like seriously, it is. What happens? What the whole reason Darth Vader. BP, I'm sorry. I know I rant a lot. I'll try not to go off too much on this
Oh,
one.
you're fine. I know what you're going to get to, and I'm 100% agree.
So
100%.
the entire reason Anakin Skywalker turned dark, the impetus for everything was, I want to stop the people I love from dying. That's all it was. It was not that he wanted to rule the galaxy. It was not that he wanted to take over, and it's not that he wanted to kill the Jedi. The whole reason for the entire fucking empire was because Anakin Skywalker wanted to stop people from dying. Period. That's it. And he couldn't. Fast forward to The Force Awakens. One of the first lines we ever see or hear about in the trailer and then again in the movie is Kylo talking to the Vader mask. I will finish what you started. I will finish what you started. That's what he's saying. That's his goal then. He doesn't even really understand what that is. All he knows is my grandfather, the person I idolize more than anything, had a quest. And I'm going to finish it. Whatever the hell it was. And what it was stopping the one he loves from dying. Having the power to do that.
Yeah, and Palpatine even said, "Do what what Vader could not finish."
Yeah,
He's like,
exactly.
He's like, watch this. I'm gonna finish it.
Yep. Because he had that attachment. He had, he wasn't supposed to have love before going into the Jedi Academy, but he did, and that's what turned him to the dark side because they knew there was no way of getting over that, but there was a way, and he figured it out. Rey was able to heal people, but Ben brought someone back from the dead, which is what that was his grandfather. That was Darth Vader's number one main quest. That's what he was driven to do more than anything else. This ties us in back to episode 1 even, where little Annie is scared about his mom. He's worried about his mom. He wants to protect his mom. He wants to return back and free the slaves. He wants to take care of the people. Episode 2, mom dies. Episode 3, mom's dead. Padme is going to die. Jesus. Baby Yoda. And the child can heal as well. Does it talk?
Yeah, he makes little baby noises.
So yeah, my biggest like of this, which like I said, ties the entire series together for me, is Kylo Ren, Ben Solo, does finish what his grandfather started. On the good side, not on the bad side. And that is a beautiful circle.
You see, love is a circle.
Peace, love, nerd.
Peace, love, nerd.
100% agree with you. Slade.
Whose turn is it now? It is Miss Mari's turn.
Mine.
Hello, Marisa.
Oh, hello. My next is when Luke lifts his X-wing out of the water.
Little smirk.
Force
Another-
ghost ability.
Yes, Force Ghost, as well as linking one from the original trilogy. He was never able to do that, and now he's like, "What up?"
With the Yoda theme in the background.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, it was so cool. I was like, "Yes, Luke. Yes, you're doing it finally." Yeah, that's my next
I think he even had his hand like Yoda. The whole,
He literally he had the he was doing it like that, which
Yeah.
Force hands. That's
Force
the-
hands.
Force healing. We talked about this last week. This happened a week before this movie came out on The Mandalorian. This is when baby Yoda healed for the first time, was a week before The Rise of Skywalker came out. But absolutely, yes. Obi-Wan 1,000% healed Luke in A New Hope.
1,000%. Come fight me.
Hello there.
I'll fight you anyway.
Oh, I know.
Mari.
Huh?
Oh, no, you don't have any dislikes.
Nope.
Truly, you don't.
Oh,
Now
Yeah,
it's my
I have
turn.
truly. Now I have beverage.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Oh man.
Hey, while you guys are here, make sure on Facebook and if you're watching on YouTube, you do go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button down that way. Look where Mari is, and then look under her. It's probably there.
somewhere there.
Nice.
I don't know where it is.
no
I don't
It's
actually know
there.
where it is. It's
one does.
somewhere in this vicinity.
Hey, more you
We're
know.
good at this. We've been doing this for weeks.
It's true.
See ya, Farm Boy. Thanks for
Later, farm boy.
Bye, farm boy.
BP. You're up.
Oh really?
Yep.
I have a lot.
We only got two more,
I know.
buddy.
I'm like, oh no.
Oh
And
god.
we are going way over on time. Just FYI.
Way over.
F it. F it. It's an extra.
F it.
It's the last one. It's the last
Yeah.
5 ups, 3 downs. I'm gonna go with my spirit animal, my spirit droid Dio.
No, thank
No, thank you.
When someone tries to touch him or get close to him, no, thank you.
No, thank you.
I felt that in my soul.
Right.
When Ray was like, someone must have treated him poorly, I was like,
yeah. Yeah, I love Dio. Squeaky little bastard.
he's not squeaky anymore. Ray fixed
know.
him.
Squeaky wheel.
Thank you.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
All right. So around the horn then. BB-8 or Dio?
Oh,
BB-8.
Oh,
BB-8.
I know he's my spirit animal, but BB-8's my dude.
BB-8.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Blade, you didn't say
BBS.
it. What'd you say?
We're just gonna keep this up here. I got a soft heart. I'll go Dio. Just because BB-8 can handle himself.
That's
Dio
true.
needs someone to take care of him, so I'd like to adopt him just for that.
Oh.
Was it Poe who called him Cone Face?
Yeah.
So yeah, it is now Mr. David's turn.
Oh,
Last one.
Your last official up.
Hey, make it count.
Oh, I should look at mine and make sure I pick a really good one. Not that there are any bad ones.
God damn it.
no.
BB.
BP. Come on, man. Let's go with John Williams. And how about John Williams throughout the whole
How about John Williams?
the whole trilogy? Just thank you. I mean, so many songs of his has been a part of my
John
me growing
Williams,
up.
eh?
Yeah.
He hopped on it before you could.
What's up, bro? Hey, bro. But yeah, John Williams.
What happened?
Period.
Can we talk, J. Robert Deans? Who hurt you? Was it what did J.J. Abrams do to you?
Wait, I need my pen and paper.
Dio was JJ.
Some show or some movie that J.J. Abrams did messed J. Robert Deans up so bad.
I think we need Jay Roberts on next time. I'd like to hear his.
Show me on this doll where JJ Abrams.
Oh man.
But yeah, John Williams. Thank you, sir. That's it.
Slade.
He was in the movie. He had a great cameo.
Yeah, very good cameo.
Hello.
Should I get a stuffed animal?
Yeah,
we're having a cuddle fest over here.
Excuse me. He is not a stuffed animal. He's a member of my family.
He's alive and well.
He's real.
He's a member of my family.
So is the one on the top? Is that the one on the top shelf also?
That one's a Funko Pop.
And
that one would not be fun to cuddle.
Hey, fun fact. I gave that Funko Pop to Slade for Christmas.
Can I kick this guy out of the chat now? Because now he's officially...
Oh my gosh, here we go.
I'm fine with him.
You can put him on a timeout, I think.
He can say anything else he wanted to. But this hurts. This is much.
You crossed the line, sir.
He must not know about. He must not know about Slade Exotic, huh?
Slade Exotic.
Slade Exotic.
We don't need to go into that, right?
Yep.
That's
two-way petting zoo.
Hey, did you guys see what my son got me for Father's Day? Did I show you guys this? Let me get it.
No.
This would be a fun view.
Damn, about time.
He painted this. Or he drew this.
This is not for kids.
Oh yeah, awesome.
That's Matt Damon. For the folks listening on the podcast, that is a painting of Wicket.
And us whistling was him in his boxers.
Yeah, Slade is literally not wearing pants, so you're welcome, everybody.
Little wedgie when I stood up too.
Yeah.
I was gonna say there was some definition in there.
I saw it. We saw.
You know, Avery brought me one too.
Slade, your final up.
My, you know what's up. So
come on,
my final up there is going to be. So you remember when Poe is talking to Leia, one-sided conversation because Leia's dead, and Lando comes in. Neither were we, and he gives this speech about, you know, they weren't ready either, and no one knows when they're ready, and all this stuff. I liked that a lot. I think as a fan, I needed that kind of bridge, comparing the new trio to the old. Well, more than trio, the new quintuplet to the old quintuplet. You know, because Lando's involved too. So yeah, I like that a lot. I really liked that mentorship, supervisory role that Lando had. And it was nice to see him. He's awesome with his capes. Sure. Yeah, that's going to be a like too. His capes.
I really wanted to hear him.
Third time we've said his capes in this 5UP 3 down.
It's true. Lando's a treasure.
I really wanted to hear him say Chewbacca though. He kept saying Chewie. I wish they would have had him called. How you doing, Chewbacca? Remember how he was, you know.
You old pirate.
You old pirate.
I really hope he's at the next celebration. I ran out of money the last celebration, so I couldn't go hang out with Billy D. But I really wanted to.
You can afford the $350.
Like seriously.
Okay, we split a bunch of those guys. I gotta tell you, it was still expensive.
Am I wrong on the price there? That's what I heard. He was like $350 to stand by.
Depends on for what, whether it was autographs or pictures, but I don't remember. I know Anakin or Hayden Christensen was big money,
big bucks.
Well, that was his first con in a long time.
Yeah,
Hayden's.
All right, Marbar.
Peter Mayhew's last, I believe.
Yeah, I think it
Oh,
was.
you're right. Yep.
My final up is when Rey is standing in front of the two sons of Tatooine, and it's just as the story started with Luke greeting the morning suns. Such a poetic ending.
It's true. I like how the suns for a moment look like BB-8.
They
Yeah.
totally did.
Yeah. That's my last up.
Unfortunately, that was a lot of people's complaints. I don't understand.
People are dumb.
You can't make everyone happy. Fuck them.
Yeah, there you go.
You made the suns look like that just so it
100%.
could look like a droid. Yeah, you're right. We did.
We did.
That's cool. Fuck off.
Yeah, you're a fucking
Make
genius.
sure our next shirt's gonna say that. Oh boy! So my last official up, and you guys may have said this. I've been cutting in and out because reasons. When Poe and Finn are playing Chewie, and he's like, "How does he always win? Does he cheat?" And he walks away and tells him not to
Hey,
turn it
Scott,
off.
you're 250 years old. Of course you're better than us.
Chewie walks away. He totally cheated,
He totally
and they turned the game off. I love that like so much.
How come we didn't add in They Can Fly? I'm surprised none of us picked that.
It's on my list.
Is that honorable mention?
Oh, I got a bunch of honorable mentions.
Oh,
Oh,
so
there's
do I.
so many of them.
Okay.
All right, so
All right,
since,
lightning round. Honorable mentions. David, you're up. Go. Quick.
Honorable mention. They Can Fly. I'll say that.
All right, go.
Ben's. Oh no, we already did that. And Zori and Babu Frick flying in together.
All right.
hey!
Hey!
I love you guys.
Honorable mention for me is 1,000% gonna be the lightsaber pass behind.
Yes. Oh yeah.
My God, that is so awesome.
And Ben
I
going
assume
like
you
that,
said
right? Ben
I
going
can't believe we did.
I thought you did when I cut out. Because you mentioned it when you talked about that scene. You said one of your next likes is to do with that.
It was the bringing back to life part.
You're back.
Yeah.
So I've already done 2 parts of that scene because I said their relationship as a whole and them, being hey, and the bringing back to life part, and then that was
and doing the Han shrug was rad. Doing the, what do you know?
All right. I have I'll go through these really quickly, but I have a pretty good list. I loved Palpatine being back. I like Palpatine. I like the character.
they had to bring a real villain in instead of just saying Snoke. It wouldn't have been.
Rey versus Ren on the Death Star wreckage and in the throne room. Love the throne room aesthetic. When Kylo Ren walks out of the water when they're fighting, awesome.
Moist.
Rey force
Yeah,
pass
it was. Sorry.
The Lando reveal, I loved that. And I also liked his little hover tank or his little tank house he lived in.
Sandcrawler?
I love the scene where Rey hears all the Jedi.
Yeah.
Yes.
I thought 3PO was real sassy this whole movie, and I loved it. Poe and Rey's argument where the Falcon's on fire behind Poe.
That was Slade's first one.
Yeah. The Death Star throne room, Poe flying the Falcon, that was cool. Sith Trooper designs, I love their designs. Even the Sith fleet, the gunners or the fleet technicians or whatever,
with the red
on top, and then the black in the back.
I like the addition of the red. I think that was a nice bit. Though, how the fuck are they feeding the hundreds of thousands of people on all these Star Destroyers?
There we go.
Don't worry about it.
And where did they find
the Star Wars?
Even if you're looking at the skeleton crew, where the fuck did they find the people for all these Star Destroyers?
The Force is flying them, my friend.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Oh, clones. Forget it. I answered it.
Oh,
we're good.
There we go.
We know those work.
That's our fallback is a clone. Just a clone.
Did you guys mention when Rey does the mind trick and Poe does she do that to us?
Yes.
Love that.
That was one of Mari's.
Yeah.
Allegiant General Pride. I thought he was great. He
was
felt
good.
I love him. Yes.
So much better than the D-bag.
Hugs.
Hugs. Yeah.
You get
Huggles.
I'm trying to reach Hugs.
He felt like an Imperial and not a First Order, so that was great.
Although the part of, oh yeah, I used to serve you back then, motherfucker, were you 8?
What do you?
Yes.
How old are you now?
He's a child bride. I liked Rey Skywalker. I thought that was a good way for her to honor Luke and Leia.
Yeah.
100%.
I enjoyed Hux in this movie. I'm sorry. I thought he was great.
I actually had one where when he goes, "I'm the spy," and Poe goes, "What?" Like so excitedly.
He goes, "I knew it." And Finn looks at Poe like,
"No, you didn't."
"You did not."
Shoot me in the arm.
I'm the spy. I didn't really like the "I'm the spy" huge reveal, but I don't care either way.
He was really excited to say that line.
Yeah.
Ben versus the Knight of Ren. I thought that was cool.
It was a good fight.
That was.
They were lackluster overall, but it was a good fight.
Yeah.
I loved Rey's Force Lightning, and I really liked the Dark Ray for the second we got it.
I love the Dark Ray. Yeah, that was another one of mine.
I wanted to say this, but I just missed it in my notes. The Jaina and her crew, not necessarily them per se, but the idea and that they showed us there's more people who left the First Order.
Dissenting. Yeah.
Dissenters.
I thought that was great.
Yeah.
I love Rey's lightsaber.
The yellow lightsaber.
With the big clicky click to turn on.
Big old clicky click. You know how they like them.
I love the jet troopers, both red and white.
Yeah.
One last look at my friends, right in the heart. You know what I mean?
That was a good one.
That was a good one.
I loved, what's the name of the planet they were on with Zori Bliss and Babu Frick? I cannot remember.
Klendathu. No.
No, it was Keep.
It started with a K. I know that. Anyway, that fight scene between Rey and Ren when Rey's on the Star Destroyer and Ren's in the city.
Yeah.
I love that.
That was so cool.
So I want to tie that one in really quick. Mm-hmm. So one of the comments we had was that the pass was weird. I thought it was beautiful because they built it up from in The Last Jedi was the first time where, first Kylo Ren had water on his hand, and then they were able to touch. And then in the beginning of this one, he took her necklace to find out what planet she was on. And then they're actually able to have a long distance lightsaber fight.
But they show how that can be how that started in the last one, in Last Jedi, where she transfers water to Ren. Like
exactly,
it's always been there. So it's not like it's.
So I liked that they were able to turn this little innocuous something that has been like a side effect, and then they were able to fight through distance. To then they were both able to like, hey, guess what we just figured out? The coolest fucking trick ever.
That was the first time I saw that scene, I was so jazzed.
Yes.
So
that
awesome.
Was so cool.
Can one of y'all try that with a beer for me? Right,
yeah.
I actually have an extra one here.
Oh,
see, here we go. Ready?
Okay, ready? Yay! It's the same thing.
We're low budget here. We are low.
You don't see this?
Mari has beer all over her back now.
No, that one's closed. This one's sealed. This one's the open one.
We'll edit that. The one.
Kajimi, of course it's Kajimi.
Thank you. The last two things I had was Snap Wexley. Of course, he's our guy.
When he does
funny lines.
When he does the can you do this a little bit more optimistic? And he's like, yes, of course. Yeah. That was on my list too.
There's a little bit too where they like Claude is just randomly standing next to him, the big slug penis.
Yeah.
And Snap's like, everyone's like, no one's acting like any differently that this new slug penis is here. Snap just like looks around, he's like, nobody else? Kind of deal. Love that. And the last one was Poe's X-Wing. The orange was really cool.
So good.
I loved, I guess my last honorable mention was I loved the callbacks to mostly original trilogy, but also prequel trilogy. Stuff like seeing Wedge, stuff like the twin sons, having so much about the older heroes from the original trilogy. I thought they did a nice service to the stuff that came before them.
On that note, here's a good like how J.J. Abrams and Chris Terrio incorporated the Phantom Menace back into the finale. It was perfect. It really was. It really was. That song's so good.
So good.
I have a question for you guys.
Hi.
Why do you think of all times to stop? Why do you think they stopped making the 3.75-inch line for this movie? Because that's been Star Wars thing from Jump Street, the early bird special, the figure, the little guy's right above my head here, right here. And they did not make him for the last movie. That has rubbed me wrong the whole way. But my question is not why does it make noise? Why do you think we haven't seen any merchandise since this movie? Like, there's been Solo stuff. There's Rey's sabers not for sale anywhere officially.
I think kids don't buy toys as much as they used to.
Mm-hmm.
Adults buy toys now. And adults want the higher quality, better looking toys. They want the Black Series. They want the Sideshow. They want, they'd rather spend the $100 on the one thing than $100 on 50 things that are ugly.
Yeah, I would have to agree with that. Like, you get the standard almost G.I. Joe figure of Kylo Ren, of Rey, all that kind of stuff, and that's like kind of it for.
Actually, that's what I think. Yeah. Back when the 3.5 figures were really out, and when there was the original trilogy, you didn't really have the ability to make better figures. And now they don't, for the price it takes to make better figures, they can't sell them that way.
Yeah.
So we see that there are the better figures and there are the less quality figures. They're all behind BP, all of them. We see there are the better figures and we see there are the less quality figures. And if they're next to each other, you're obviously going to be more inclined to get the higher quality figures because they look better.
Yeah.
They can't get Poe's face right no matter what they do in any of the figures. They can't get Finn's hair right no matter what they do in any of the figures, except for the high quality ones. Right. So the cost of making them and the selling them, the 3.5-inch, it's not there because there is the other option with the Black Series. Now, if the 3.5 were the only option, I think they'd sell.
Agree.
That was my rant.
Peg warmers too. I mean, they see how much Snoke is still on the shelf after 12 years it's been on there now. I've seen so many.
Crazy is this is the best Poe figure that they made. This is the best one. This is ridiculous. This is the best one. Like, this is the one
that is horrible in every single one.
This is the only one. The Funko Pop from the latest movie is the only one that legitimately looks like Oscar Isaacs.
You can't.
I was at Ollie's the other day, and they had like 18 of his Black Series figure. No one wants them.
They're bad. Yeah, I don't even have one of those.
It looks more like me than it does him. If anything, I should buy one just to like.
I should go buy it.
This is me in Star Wars.
Right.
I could probably make that box look like you too. The Force Awakens.
You can't recreate.
Poe Dameron, yes. Everything that doesn't look like him, it's Poe Dameron. Accurate.
You can't recreate perfection. So
there's a 3.75-inch figure from The Force Awakens that they just put a helmet on.
Yeah,
yeah. Perfect. That's probably the actual best figure. Before we get out of here, because
we're so far over.
Go out with a bang, right?
So I got a giveaway.
A giveaway.
So I have
another missed opportunity in this movie.
The Zori Bliss.
I'd love to see her.
Funko Pop that I'd really like to give to somebody. So here's all you have to do. All you have to do. After this video does its whole processing thing in the background and comes back, is on our channel, comment on it. Just tell me your favorite Star Wars character. Doesn't have to be from this movie. Any Star Wars character. Just comment that and I'll pick a winner. Please just be US only for now because everything with COVID, it's got everything knocked down and shipping's a pain in the ass. So, so yeah, go into this video after the live chat's over and comment your favorite Star Wars character and I'll send you out. I'll pick a winner and send this out to you ASAP. Actually,
hey, when are you going to pick a winner?
I have it. It's literally right here.
Look. How'd you do that? It's on the screen. Now it's in your hand.
Magic. Magic. Michael the Magic. So yeah.
Hey guys, overall thoughts?
I love Star Wars.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
You should be on our podcast.
Yeah, we gotta.
Ask me another night.
Yeah,
It's true.
I hear you. One where BP isn't, speed skipping everywhere.
I gotta tell you, Mari, you've been a real pleasure, a real addition to this podcast. So
Sure
glad
have.
you came on.
I really appreciate you guys inviting me on. It's been an absolute treat. And like just getting to rewatch everything like for a reason. Cause like sometimes I wouldn't normally I wouldn't sit down and rewatch some of these.
Yeah.
So this like gave me a whole reason to actually do that. I love it.
Now, what the hell? I don't know what the hell else we're gonna do.
Oh, well,
I haven't seen Clone Wars. I haven't seen any of the Ewok stuff. We have. I haven't watched Karate Kid. We have stuff.
What the fuck? Hold on here. Now, wait.
Don't.
You know,
don't
we
kick
could,
me out, Slade.
You know, what we
Don't
could do. We could
Okay, so this is probably our final Ewok agenda because we're done with the freaking movies. So if you're watching the Rise of Skywalker at the very end of the movie, a lot of people know this. Oh, David doesn't want to be on the screen, apparently. He keeps going like this. Are you trying to say that? Is that what you're trying to say? Was that what you were trying to do, David?
Yeah, actually, I was. Yes.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure you just didn't want to see this.
As you are well aware, at the end of the movie, they show a couple of Ewoks. Very cool thing here. What we see here is the one on the left is actually Wicket. It is Warwick Davis reprising his role from Return of the Jedi. And you can see it's Wicket. Like if you compare it, it's fucking him. It's just older. It's so cool looking. And the actor next to him. So it's Wicket and Wicket's son. That's actually Warwick Davis's son, Harrison. Which is
so awesome.
It's just so cool. They said, hey, why don't you come on in, reprise the role? You know, J.J. Abrams, you can hate him all you want. He did the actors right, you know, with Wedge, Lando, Warwick Davis. John Williams was in this film also, by the way. Stuff like that. So, yeah, final Ewok agenda. Rise of Skywalker. Wicket is back. It is Warwick Davis, and it is his son, Harrison, next to him. There you go.
The more you know.
Thank you.
All right, so we're an hour and a half into this. I think it's a good time to stop.
Me too.
We'll do it.
So yeah, not sure what we're gonna do next, episode 32 or when it will come out. So stick with us and do the contest I just did for the giveaway for the Zori Bliss.
Here we go again.
That's hard to say.
Here we go.
So yeah,
follow, and subscribe for whenever we do go live.
Preach.
Oh wow.
We are gonna play Squadrons here on the channel.
Ooh.
Definitely.
So that's happening. And so yeah, thanks guys for sticking with me this 11 movie, 5 ups, 3 downs. It's been a lot.
BP, thank you again for this. This was awesome.
Thank you so much for putting this together.
And thank you everyone in YouTube. Thank you everyone in Facebook. Thank you everyone who's watching this in the future. We're communicating through time right now because I'm a time wizard. I'm talking to you in the future. It's fucking cool.
Yep. Make sure you follow us on Twitter. Make sure you like and subscribe, and we'll catch you guys. Well,